Hello, Mary. Good seeing you. This is Gary Meek, and you've asked for a critique on your image, and had the honor and privilege of being one of the judges at Texas Summerfest this year. I didn't see your beautiful face, but maybe next time. I have the privilege of critiquing 38 weeks at 40 years old. That's quite a I don't know. I expect to see the look of anguish or shock on her face. But anyway, scored a 79. I hate 79s as much as you do, probably. But let's look at this through the eyes of a judge. Now, you've asked for a critique. So, Mary, the first thing we're going to say is the root word for critique is criticize. So, as you know, we're not talking about you as a photographer. By the way, I can still see your lovely face in class. And it's always been a pleasure to meet with you and talk with you and have you in class. So anyway, enough of that. But we're going to look at this the way a judge looks at it, and this is very, very difficult to do with the with your own work. But let's do that and see what we can come up with and see what maybe held it out of that merit category. I love the title. Love this beautiful, beautiful young lady or middle-aged lady. No, she's not middle-aged. But anyway, let's look at it through the eyes of a judge, and we can do that by looking at the 12 elements of a merit image, and they are impact, creativity, style, composition, image presentation, center of interest, lighting, subject matter, color balance, technique, technical excellence, and storytelling. So, what maybe held us back that one extra point or two to kick it over? Well, I do like your image presentation. I like the way it's very subtle, holds you into the subject, not overpowering, not in your face. Really, really nice. Uh, I like the style. Excuse me. Style is really, really great for a nice, sellable, beautiful image that she's going to be extremely proud of for the rest of her life. Subject matter is great. And that's the title is a storytelling part, 38 weeks at 40 years old. Like I said, I almost expect to see a look of shock or anguish on her face, but at that age. But no, you know what? This is nice. Okay, so what kept it back just a little bit? Okay, does it have enough impact for the judges to say, "Whoa, let me stop and look at that for just a moment"? That is absolutely gorgeous. Um, there's so many things coming out of here that could maybe be a little bit better. But I'm going to tell you a couple things that I see that maybe held it back, and I didn't judge this one. I don't think it's because there was two panels going. One, maybe a little. This is just my opinion. I'd like to see maybe a little bit more light direction, a little bit more mystique and shadowing and roundness on the tummy, and that would make the roundness on the face also. You've handled the back hand very nicely where it comes down. It's not too dark. But there's a couple things that keep distracting me. One is the leg coming out. Maybe if we cut it off right below the tummy and didn't show that leg, try looking at it that way, cropping it in a little closer. Maybe even making a square out of it, pumping a little bit more contrast to it. And another thing is I'm seeing a lot these days. I'm not sure why. I've seen so many images that almost every one of them has a kicker light on it, and here it appears that the kicker light or the rim light across her hair is brighter than our main light. It probably isn't, but the way it's reflecting off and through that hair gives that appearance. So just those two or three little things, I might have liked to seen it vignetted down to have less of the background showing so that our eye would go straight to that. But Mary, try cropping it right below where the tummy hits the thigh and see what you think. Is it going to add 4 or 5 points to it? I don't know. But try those few little things like that and see what you think. But always do this. Never, ever, ever fall in love with an image till after it scores an 80 at your district and gets a seal on it. Then you can love it all you want to. But until then, you need to be the own worst critic. So, Mary, good talking to you. I wish I could have seen you in person, and it's always a pleasure to talk to such a wonderful, upbeat person. But thanks for letting me look at 38 weeks at 40 years old.